Hey everybody, it's Jake here. Thank you for clicking on the video. I got a lot of stuff this week. The week prior, I was over in New Orleans, or as they say that I had nobody say to me, Nolans. Um, but when I got back, I came home to a ton of stuff. The thumbnail over on YouTube, as you can probably see, let's see if I can show it. Oh, on this camera, can I? Yeah, look at that. I got a Mission Impossible care package, and it's probably the best care package I've ever gotten. Don't tell any of the other studios, but Mission Impossible is like my favorite ongoing franchise right now. So when this came my way, I was flabbergasted. Not only that, before I even show you what's inside, I got to show you the outside of it, because the outside, number one, is a briefcase. Like, it's a very nice briefcase. But on the other side here, it shows like information about me. How did they get this? It says like a digital content creator. It's got my birthday on there. So bizarre. It's got my picture. Absolutely phenomenal. And I've never had anything that branded to me come before. So I thought that was very neat. It also took me here. I'll show you the whole thing. I'll give you the whole tour. It also took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to open this thing up, because it's set to all zeros. I'm never going to change that. But I was like pressing the button, like the button's not working. What is this? And then I started moving them around. They move. Why isn't it opening? You got to flip them that way. I never flipped them out. I always tried flipping them in, and it just took me forever. But they open with a vengeance, folks. Listen to this ASMR. That's good. That's some good clicks there, bud. Okay, so I open it up. You already saw what it looked like. There are some very fun, cool goodies in here. Collector Man has it going. Yep. I'm opening up some good stuff. While I do that, I think I'm going to try to kind of set the mood here. Let's do a little bit of this, huh? Let's get that all the way down. Too low. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, first up, first thing that caught my eye was this t-shirt. And what I really love about this t-shirt is that it has the main stunt from the movie, him jumping off the mountain, in the Paramount logo. I love Paramount Pictures. When I went to Los Angeles, 7-8 years ago now, long ass time ago, 2017, the one movie studio I went to was Paramount. I got a tour their lot and everything. It was a blast. So to have like my favorite ongoing franchise go inside one of my favorite movie studios, it's phenomenal. They also had that same logo on a hat, which I'm going to rock all the time. In fact, I think I'm going to take this off, put it on now, because I really like the way it looks. I think that looks sharp this way. I think it looks sharp on me that way. I just like this thing a lot. So there that is. Continuing in here, they sent me a freaking like battery pack, one of the ones that kind of stick on there magnet wise. I thought that was phenomenal. My phone is so old it doesn't have mag on there yet, but I'm getting a new phone. I will get a new phone next year. I've already promised it to myself. Got to keep that content pumping out. I'm over here on YouTube. I'm over here on TikTok as well. So thank you, everybody. You just got your Blu-ray copy of Dead Reckoning today. That's great. What also came in here was a lighter. The lighter says, what does it say? Something to remember me by. And yeah, I've gotten a couple lighters from studios. I got one. It was a Tulsa King one, I believe, and it looked like a freaking gun. I don't know. I've never had like a Zippo lighter like this before, but that's pretty cool. I don't think it's full. I think it's just gonna spark. Yeah, not full of anything. Your mission will self-destruct, and then smoke came out. That's kind of cool. Okay, so there's that, and then of course, I had to get the Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook of Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. So that's always a fun goodie to get, yeah? Okay, before I get monetized it, I'm going to stop that music. But I needed to do something for it. Film Kid, hey Jake, how's it going? You got your Steelbook today of Dead Reckoning. You really want that collection? I am shocked that I got this collection. So yeah, again, thank you everybody over here on TikTok for joining. But I do have, since I have everybody here, I said I got a lot of packages when I got home. Look at this. Look at this big amount of stuff to show. It's absolutely nuts. And I don't know. There's probably 20 movies once I show you everything. How's it going, Movie Hunter? Nice to see you, man. Love my mail unboxing videos. Thank you very much, Matthew. if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot them my way. I want this to kind of go a little longer tonight. I'm going to show off this stuff. I'll unbox a couple of them and show them to you. But if you have any questions for me, please feel free to throw them my way. The first one I got, this one I bought last time Arrow Video had a sale. I can't even remember what they called it or anything. But I got the Arrow Video Enter the Video Store box set. And I thought, yeah, I want to get this. It was out of stock for a little bit. It sold out super fast. And then it came back for the sale. I'm like, yep, this is mine. I got it. But I don't know if you notice anything different. You flip it down. They're skinny cases. They're skinny cases. Look at that. And there's no slip cover to protect it. So if I want to show it like this in my collection, I can't because I'll pick it up and all the movies will fall out. I was planning on unboxing this on this channel, but I'm not going to yet. I'm on the fence of maybe returning it. I want the movies, but I really wanted that old set with the hard box. This is a very flimsy cardboard too, very thin, as you can see. I don't know. I'm glad to have these movies, don't get me wrong, but I wanted that nice box set, and nowhere on the site did it say that it wasn't going to be that set. So I'm a little ticked off about that. I wanted to show that off tonight. It's a big pile of movies. Tell me about it. What's up, Brady? You love my vids and it's your birthday? Well, happy birthday, film kid. Absolutely. Over here on TikTok, thoughts on Basic Instinct? That's very random, but yes, I do enjoy that movie quite a bit, even though I probably haven't seen it in like 10, 12 years. Do I have the movie Strays? Is it out yet? It is out yet. I don't think Universal sent out any review copy, so I do not have it. I thought the movie just looked okay, so I was okay with not getting it. Let's see here. What else? What's that box set in your hand? I just showed you. I'm the best movie TikToker. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go. Since I'm going to keep on unboxing stuff. I just got this in. This will be on a video Tuesday, I believe. I'll do a big unboxing video of this set on Sunday. I think it's when I have it coming out. But here from Unearthed Films, Boutique Talk, another boutique label, full body massage. Yes, here's a full body massage. Thank you for the donut over there. Appreciate that. It's got Mimi Rogers. And if you know anything about Unearthed Films, they put out some very risque stuff, to say the least. August Underground is the first thing that comes to mind. But this is their Unearthed Classics collection. So I'm assuming this is more of like an erotic thriller. You can kind of see on the back, it's given those vibes too. Yeah, so Mimi Rogers in that kind of role, I'll be okay with that. You just got 3 movies the last few days. I got The Mist on 4K. That's a good. I cannot wait to see the black and white cut. The Snow White on 4K. I've heard that transfer is phenomenal. And also Pearl Harbor on Blu-ray. That movie's not my favorite, but 2 out of 3. I agree with 2 out of 3 of those. Sorry, I meant to say Pearl Harbor. I got you, man. I got you. Joyride movie. Do I have it? I do have it. What's the box set above my head? Oh, this one with the hand on it. The guys on there can't see it. It's a Paranormal Activity box set. So let's keep on going here. The newest movie in the Paramount Presents line. Paramount, here we go. Terms of Endearment. I have not seen this movie, but this is number 42 in the line, and it's a 4K of Terms of Endearment. I love Paramount Presents so much. I don't think they get enough love in the collecting community. I just think they're unique, and it's cool to see a major studio. They've done it a couple times. They've done Paramount Presents. They just did that Paramount Scares on their horror-based stuff. If they can do a comedy one, that would be great. I know that a lot of comedy movies get put on Presents, so they probably won't. But I still like that they're doing this. I love how their slip covers open up and show you like the actual poster that got released back in the day. I've never seen this movie, so if you have, let me know what your thoughts are, because I've heard nothing about this movie. I've heard of the movie, and I've heard it's okay from like grandparents. That's about it. Let's see here. Is it bad that you've watched 2 Christmas rom-coms since November started? No, because all of the stores, all the retail stores I go to, even before Halloween started, they had Christmas stuff up. It feels like screw Thanksgiving, right? I'm just going to go from Halloween to Christmas, even though one of my upcoming favorite movies of the year, of the past 5 years, is Thanksgiving. I have been wanting a movie of that ever since I saw the trailer for it on Grindhouse. Eli Roth, slasher, horror flick, Thanksgiving. I will be there. Opening weekend, cannot wait for that. It's going to be a fun ass time. What's my favorite box set? That's a very hard question. Probably, if I had to say, probably the Harry Potter, the Harry Potter Steelbook 4K set that I have. It looks very nice on the set. I love the Harry Potter franchise. So if I had to stick with one, that's the first one that comes to my mind. Next movie up here. Gran Turismo, baby. This comes out on Tuesday, I believe. Look at that shiny slip. Isn't that nice? There's also 2 steelbooks coming out for this, a Blu-ray that's a Walmart exclusive and a 4K that's a Best Buy exclusive, while Best Buy still sells movies. I haven't really heard anything about this movie. I haven't heard if it's good or bad or average or anything, but I'm a PlayStation fan, so I'm not really a big racing sim fan. I'm more of like a Burnout Paradise or Forza Horizon fun driving arcade driver than a sim driver. But yeah, I'm still excited to see this. It's got David Harbour, and Orlando Bloom, and it's based on a true story that seems a little bizarre. So yeah, I'm all in for it. What's my favorite Fincher film? Ooh, probably Social Network. Social Network. I would say Social Network, Zodiac, Fight Club, and Seven. Like those 4 float in my favorites all the time. But if I had to pick right now, it'd probably be Social Network. If they did a 4K comedy line for Paramount Presents, I think Mean Girls would be perfect for it. Yes, absolutely. You just got to think of a clever name. They did Paramount Presents, Paramount Scares. I don't know what you would do with, give me like 15 minutes and I probably could, but I'm not going to just like stop talking right here. You just got Night of the Living Dead 1990 remake media book from Nameless. Very cool. I've never seen that movie. I've never seen what that media book looks like, so I got to look that up because I absolutely love the 60s version. Let's see here. How's it going, Danny? What's up? Just because you're back in here, Danny, I got this bad boy. Oh, this bad boy. Watch out for an unboxing video in a couple days. It's pretty amazing. Physical media is no longer relevant. Then what are you doing in my life, man? I'm not going to fight with you. Hopefully they'll take someone out in Thanksgiving and putting up the tree before the holiday. Oh, Jesus. They might. I hope that horror movie is very tongue-in-cheek and funny. Let's see here. I got the Godfather Part 2 Steelbook today, and it came in bent. Ooh, hopefully you can return that, man. Hopefully you can return that. You have it too. You just haven't edited it yet. Yes. Danny got the set too. Very cool. I probably, like I said before, the best PR set I've gotten. It's pretty cool. Best Buy news was a huge kick in the nuts. Yes, it was, Brady. I'm still kind of sad about it. I'm going to be more sad when they actually like go away. Like right now, it's just like, okay, I'm fearing ripping the Band-Aid off. But once a Band-Aid actually gets ripped off, that's when I'll shed a tear, you know. Next movie I got here, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Again, haven't heard anything about this one either. I know it's about, I think it's about Dracula. I know it's about a vampire of some sort. I want to say this was in the original Dracula book, but it's never been put to film. So that's kind of cool. I know it didn't make any movie in the box office, but yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I ran out of time to watch it in October, but I'm one of the people who like to watch horror movies any time of day, okay? It doesn't have to be October to put on a spooky movie. It's okay, not the best, some cool moments on The Last Voyage, Danny. Well, way to ruin my buzz for it. I'm still going to watch it. I have to. Every year I try to watch as many movies as I can that came out that year. Like today I've watched 3 movies that came out in 2023 just to kind of keep up with the list because October was all horror all the time. Now I'm playing some catch up. Let me tell you the end. Don't tell me, Danny. Please don't tell me. I got a couple of videos from Visual Vengeance. Normally when I get sent stuff from this label, it's from MVD. Visual Vengeance actually reached out and said, hey, can we send you stuff? And I'm like, sure, that's fine. One of the movies that I got that I didn't have, The Abomination. So I will open this up. Do I have my slicer, my handy dandy slicer anywhere near me? I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Maybe I won't open it because that sucker needs to be here. I don't like not having it because I feel like I'm going to damage stuff, but I guess I will. I guess I'll do it. Anything for the likes. If you're here, like this video, follow me and subscribe and stuff because I might damage my stuff. So that's not good. Where you live, one of the Best Buys already took physical media away, and it was a shock. Sad times. Mine still has them. I am relatively close to 3 Best Buys, and they all still have physical media. I don't know if I'm going to get this open. I really don't. I bet I've seen Riki. Oh, the story of Riki. I have not. Have I seen any Mission Impossible? I've seen every Mission Impossible, and I love all of them. Do you have the X-Men Days of Future Past Magneto helmet box set? I do not. I don't have a lot of like display space. I'm very limited right now on space for movies. So I have some display space, but it's pretty much all filled. That Magneto set sounds cool. I would need to see it to see if I want to open it. See, look, look at that. I'm already trying to Hulk it open and it's already starting to bend on the corners. I'm not doing it. I'm tapping out. I could have swore that is my hat on it? No. Okay. I could have swore that it was over here. It's not. That's okay. One movie that I can show you that I showed last time I did one of these videos because they sent me Vampires and Other Stereotypes twice. So I will be doing a giveaway for this at some point. Stay tuned. I'll be doing a giveaway on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. You'll have multiple times to enter. But also, I thought the studio sent me 2 copies of the Steelbook as well. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for this bad boy as well. Just stay tuned. I have plans to do more giveaways than I have. October got very busy. I went on vacation, so I didn't have a lot of time to do that stuff. I'm getting back into the swing of things, especially in December. I definitely want to give back, go in that giving mood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I have Vampires. Yeah, right here. Vampires and Other Stereotypes. I have it open, but since you're on here, Vampires and Other Stereotypes. Click it open. Never seen this movie either. But on the back it says, in the tradition of Evil Dead. I love me some Evil Dead, man. Look at that cover. That cover is freaking spooky nice. I like it. And on the inside, these are my first 3 Visual Vengeance films. Every single one comes with these VHS stickers, which I think are very nice. And every single time, I haven't gotten a repeat one yet. They're all different, which is very cool. Comes with a booklet, of course. Look at that makeup on there. Whatever. And it comes with a mini poster of that artwork on here. So I'm not going to show you that, but they put a lot of extras into their releases, which as a physical media collector, I love extras. So let's go. Clicking this up, swapping this in, putting this back in my pile of crap I need to put away, and putting this in my pile of stuff that I'm going to give away. Got to stay organized here. If you're not organized, what are you doing? Everything's going to be chaos. I don't like chaos. You're a sucker for the stickers. Ogre? Yeah, ogre. I am too. I'm a sucker for any physical media extra goodies that I get. Physical goodies. Have I seen Killers of the Flower Moon yet? I have. I saw 2 movies when I was in Nolans. Killers of the Flower Moon and The Killer. I wanted to see the newest Scorsese and the newest Fincher in theaters and not on Apple TV Plus and not on Netflix. I wanted it on the big screen. I guess I can give you a brief review. I don't want to say my thoughts because of the strike going on. I will say Killers of the Flower Moon is very long and The Killer was killer. I guess that's all I'll say. I wish I could talk more about them. I feel wrong. The movies that get released physically, I feel like they need all the help they can to get promoted. Movies that are out in theaters, that's what they're fighting for, to get more of that dollar and on streaming rights. So I don't like talking about that stuff. But those are my 2 cents. Have I seen Five Nights at Freddy's, my man? Off topic, but I hope it's okay to ask that. Yes, I did watch that. I wish I could have made a video on it, but I'm kind of glad I didn't make a video on it because, yeah, my review of Five Nights at Freddy's. Fincher is a master. Yes, he is. The Killer, you're so excited for that movie. The Killer, yes. Killer was killer. The Killer was killer. Have I seen Passenger 57? What's my favorite Scorsese film and Christopher Nolan film? Oh my God. All of these favorites off the top of my head, I don't know if I can give them to you. Like when I think of Scorsese, I think of Goodfellas, but I also like Wolf of Wall Street, but I also like Raging Bull, but I also like King of Comedy. Like there's so many Scorsese. So many Scorsese. Did you say favorite Nolan too? Jesus. This one, I rewatched all of Nolan's films before Oppenheimer came out, and it's a coin flip right now between Oppenheimer and Dark Knight. I really enjoy both of those movies. I think the slight edge will go to Dark Knight, but Oppenheimer's really dang close. Also saw that I got a Laserdisc player. Finally got your hands on one as well. Welcome to the club, bud. It's a cool club to be in. I've watched a couple movies already on Laserdisc. I think I'm becoming more and more of a fan of that format just because it's so unique. It's every time you get it kind of gives me the same feeling that getting a vinyl out does. Just something huge, and you swap it out of the sleeve, you plop it in the player. It looks worse than a Blu-ray, but it's also, I feel like you have to be more delicate with a laser disc. I feel like you can scratch those suckers any way you touch it. It's just, I don't know. Laser discs are fun. I'm having a lot of fun with that format right now. Do I own the Monster Squad? I do not. I've never seen the Monster Squad. Dead Reckoning, oh my god, my favorite. I'll be entering the contest. Good to hear. I don't know when I'm going to do it. It will be within a month. Within a month, I will say that. Yes, Killers of Flower Moon need an intermission was tough subject-wise and lengthwise. I'm glad I saw it in theaters, because if I would have saw it at home, I would have paused that sucker like 4 or 5 times. I don't want to say anymore. Gosh. Okay, I'm done. Those are my thoughts. Killers of the Flower Moon is your second favorite movie of the year so far, and Oppenheimer's on your letterbox. Yeah. There you go. I love Oppenheimer. December is my month because of my man Timothée Chalamet and Wonka. Wonka was wonky for me. The first trailer I saw of Wonka, I thought it looked like garbage. The second trailer I saw of Wonka, I fell in love. So I don't know what that first trailer was, but second trailer got me on board. I didn't see the second trailer until I saw those 2 movies in theaters, and yeah, it's the dude who directed Paddington 1 and 2. So Paul King, I am on board. I will be rooting for that movie very, very hardcore. I love the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So yeah, I can't wait to see what that movie's about. Finally got a 4K player, and I'm watching the beginning of Dead Reckoning, and it looks amazing. Good. Yeah, when I first I had a 4K player for a couple years with just like a HD TV, and then I finally got an OLED TV. That's when my mind blew apart. That's when I was like, oh, this is what 4K movies can look like in the best definition possible. Okay, I like this. So tell me you watch Willy Wonka and saying Willy Wonka, yeah. I think Wonka looks really bad. There are absolutely no movies I want to see in December except for Ferrari. Yeah, Ferrari looked okay to me. I I really thought that second trailer. If you haven't seen the second trailer for Wonka, I would, because it changed my mind. It might change yours, man. What's my favorite movie in the Conjuring universe, and what's my least favorite? Pug Life. Favorite is probably the original Conjuring. That's pretty easy. Least favorite, I didn't like The Nun too much at all. I thought The Nun was pretty dang boring. But what's not boring is this stack of movies I have to show. Segue, let's go. Next up, I have Godzilla, the 4K Steelbook, son. Look at that. Look at that just glisten in the light. That looks very, very nice. Steelbook itself looks pretty dang good. I'm not mad at it at all. On the inside, you got some disc artwork. Absolutely love that they're doing that. It's got a new Dolby Atmos mix, I do believe. So it's a little different than the other 4K Steelbook that came out for this very mediocre movie. But to be fair, I have not seen this since close to when it originally came out. I didn't like it as a kid. I don't think I'm going to like it as an adult. But at least got a very cool Steelbook. You know what I'm saying? Willy Wonka used to scare me. Oh, I watched it with my kids, and they did not like the Tunnel of Doom with like the chicken and its head getting chopped off and stuff. There are some pretty freaky parts in that movie for sure. Hey Jake, that Godzilla looks slick. Yes, it does, Huck. I 1,000% agree. What are my top 3 movies? I know one of them is The Thing and Back to the Future, Aliens, Terminator. The Thing is my favorite movie of all time. And then I don't really have a 2 and 3. I've never like ranked my top 10 movies. I've just had my favorite, because my favorite will be my favorite. Yeah. Back to the Future is great though. Everyone that you mentioned, the Terminator, Aliens, Back to the Future, they're all phenomenal. One movie I have not seen, the only movie I haven't seen in this franchise, so I'm very excited to watch it, and for the first time in 4K, The Muppets. They're taking Manhattan, y'all. He's got a freaking mustache, a Fred Astaire mustache. Look at that. That's pretty cute. I don't know. I thought it was interesting that Sony put this out and not Disney. I don't know how they have the rights to this one, but Disney has all the other ones. I thought that was a little bizarre. Um, there is a interview with Jim Henson on here, so that's good. Yeah, I will watch this. I love the Muppets. I don't know a single person who doesn't love the Muppets. I love the older Muppets. Newer Muppet stuff has just been pretty forgettable, but I grew up with the Muppets, so I absolutely love them so much. Yes, Muppets in 4K, can't wait. Absolutely. What's my favorite Terminator movie? The first Terminator. I was a big T2 guy for the longest time, and then I rewatched the first Terminator back when Dark Fate was coming out. I rewatched all of them. The first Terminator is just a slasher film, and it's a phenomenally put together slasher film. And I think that's the only one in the franchise I gave a perfect 5 out of 5 to. When I rewatched T2, I thought it was a little bit too long. I thought there were a couple scenes that like just stretched things out. The action is phenomenal. The story is great. They had a nice twist on the sequel and everything. It's just wasn't a perfect watch for me. So yeah, Terminator surprised me when I picked it as my favorite too, but it was. What's the oldest movie I own? Oldest as in year, it would probably be it'd probably be just looking at stuff here modern times. Charlie Chaplin. That was like 20s, I believe. 20s, early 30s, something like that. Off topic, but do I watch AEW? I watch a TikToker do highlights on AEW. Santi Zap. I watch his stuff. I don't have enough. There's enough. I don't have enough time in the day to watch movies. I definitely do not have enough time in the day to watch wrestling. So I will catch up on wrestling in like 3 to 5 minute chunks on TikTok. But I think there's a pay-per-view tomorrow. I try to watch pay-per-views. I have Peacock, so they're pretty much they're included in that. So I think there's one. I think it's the Saudi Arabia one, the whatever that's called. I will probably have that on while I'm doing other stuff around the house. Have I seen Con Air? Of course I have. Con Air is the best. You know, it's also the best. A show that has a spinoff that I haven't seen, but I've seen every single season of The Boys. Season 3. I thought season 3 was probably the weakest, but it's still very good. There's never been a bad season of this show, and I can't wait to watch the 4th season. From what I've heard, there's a spinoff called Gen V, and that ending is going to spin into season 4 of The Boys, and then season 4 of The Boys is going to spin into Gen V season 2. So I need to watch it. I haven't heard anybody really talk about Gen V at all, so that's the only reason why I haven't started it. Also, there's not enough time in the day, and I like to watch movies and not watch TV. Like there's the new season of Sex Education came out on Netflix, and my wife and I both love that show. But I am down here making content right now, and whenever we have free time, I usually either watch movies or do this stuff, and TV just kind of gets put to the wayside, unfortunately. We got little kids, so it's kind of hard to watch adult TV stuff. It's hard to catch up on. Is Leon the Professional any good? Oh, God. I think so. It has been since high school since I've seen that movie, so I can't give you an honest opinion on it. You love Leon. You rated it a perfect movie on your channel. Worth the time. Natalie Portman is incredible. I should probably rewatch it. I have it on Blu-ray. I just have not seen it in a long, long time. WWE Crown Jewel, baby. LA Knight dethroning Roman Reigns. That is not going to happen. Roman has had that reign for over 1,000 days. He's not going to lose it to LA fucking Knight. No way. No way. It'd be fun because, yeah, it'd be great, but there's no way. No, there's not. The Meg 2, The Trench. Meh. It's man. Shark Tank. Whatever. I was very lukewarm on the first Meg. Adding dinosaurs into the mix can't be bad, but I heard they don't really do much in this movie, which sucks. It's not fun. Not looking forward to watch this movie. The only reason I would is to say, hey, this movie came out in 2023. I wanted to watch it before the year was done. But that is definitely on the back burner for movies I need to catch up on for sure. The last 2 movies I have here are from Imprint Films. They are some of their October releases, and I'm very, very freaking excited for both of them. So let's go with the one that I've seen. I watched this in college with my girlfriend who turned into my wife. We both just randomly picked this movie at Family Video to rent and check out, and turned out to be a very, very messed up psychological movie. That's Bug. William Freakin directed Bug, the guy who directed The Exorcist, a lot of great movies. Bug is slept on. I'm so happy Imprint re-released it on Blu-ray because not enough people talk about it, and they should. They really, really should. It's got Michael Shannon. It's got Ashley Judd. They both start like seeing things, like they hang out with each other, and they both get like germophobic, I'll say. So they just kind of seal up into a room and go insane. And the way that it's shot is chilling. I don't want to say any more because I feel like I've already said too much, but that's why it's called Bug. Please check this movie out. Out of all the ones that I've shown you, I think Bug needs the most love. There's Bug. And if you get the Imprint Films version, you will not be disappointed. I have tried to scream from the mountaintops my love for Imprint Films. They put out very high quality stuff. They don't have slip covers. They have slip boxes. I think a full box, slip box. I'll say slip box. They're very high quality. There's different artwork. The original poster artwork is usually inside, and there's different artwork on the slip. Their stuff is just second to none to me in the slipcover department, at least. It's very, very nice. Have to go to town on Steelbox. Okay. Gen V was great. Okay, the first person that told me Gen V was great. Good to hear. Imprint will release more Asian movies on physical. Yeah, they're making their own like side label. I think it's called Imprint Asia, right? Very, very cool stuff to see them continuing to expand. They did Imprint Television not too long ago. That was like their first expansion into Imprint, and now seeing that they're going into the Asian movies, Asian demographic stuff. I love seeing that company grow. You'll definitely try to pick up Bug after Christmas. Remember to, please. Or even if you can find any way to watch it, please do, because it is great. What's my favorite Criterion that I have in my collection? I just recently watched the Before trilogy. Loved every single movie in that in that series. Jesus. And I didn't think I would. That's one of the movies that I wanted to pick up on the Criterion sale, which is going on now. If you didn't know, over on Amazon, they'll match it. Over at Barnes and Noble, over on Criterion's website, 50% off the month of October or the month of November. It's great, and that's when I pick up my 4Ks so I can get them for $25, and the box sets. It's a very cool, simple box set, and I've heard nothing but phenomenal things about the movies. So I want to say it was like August, September. I'm like, I'm just gonna watch these. Let's just go here. I'm not a romantic comedy fan, or I mean, what it's not my first go to in genres, and all three of them had me like spellbound, and I just wanted to churn and burn through those suckers. I watched all three in 3 days. If I had like a day to watch all three, my heart would have been a flutter, man. I highly recommend all three of those movies. They take you for a ride, and I loved it. It was a good. What's my favorite? I cannot talk right now. My mouth is dry. What is my favorite Blade Runner movie? 2049. I'm not the biggest fan of the first one. And I'm not the biggest fan of 2049, but I do like that one better. We need a Lionsgate Steelbook for Crank 2. I'm assuming that'll happen. I don't know how the first Crank Steelbook sold. And with the whole Best Buy debacle, I don't know who's going to pick that up. I don't think Walmart would. I hope they go the Sony route. Sony doesn't have exclusives. They just put them out anywhere that'll take them, which sounds like the more smart route to me. I don't know why you would want to force one retailer to sell all the stuff that you have, unless I give you money to be an exclusive, maybe. But yeah, Crank 2 would be a good. I really hope that happens because that movie's batshit crazy. You're planning to get some Criterions for Barnes & Noble tomorrow, and you have no idea sale is going on, so that's good to know. Yes. before anything for me, before trilogy, the box sets during the sales, that's what I usually gravitate towards. Um, the Princess Bride has very cool packaging. If you've never seen that movie, that's a very good blind buy, and the packaging looks like a hardbound book, and it has the story of the Princess Bride in there. So that's a good. Oh, excuse me, that's a good one. There's just trying to look at my collection over here. The last one, the last sale, I picked up Thelma and Louise and Wall-E, and I haven't watched those yet, so I can't tell you anything. I also like their release of Marriage Story. That's going to be one of my future episodes of Boutique Talk, my podcast, and I'm going to be talking about it with Movies with Ryan, so that'll be fun. And we both kind of wanted to talk about what the difference is of watching it on Netflix via a physical release of that movie, like how they would compare and contrast. And I did show in that Visual Vengeance movie that it comes with physical goodies. That Criterion also comes with physical goodies, and they're very cool and specific to the movie. It's great. Have I gotten a damaged slipcover? If so, would you return it? H2O was messed up in shipping. I've heard a lot of stories about the Halloween H2O slipcover starting to like unglue itself. So I would assume that you maybe just glue it back together and it might be solved. I really don't know. Mine came a little loose, but I liked that because I could put the slipcover in with the steelbook. I haven't had any problems with any slipcover really. The plastic ones, not really. Nope. Sorry. I wish I could help. Stargate and Star Trek Wrath of Khan is the perfect double feature. You'd call it a Space Soulmates. Sounds good. I haven't seen any of the Star Trek movies besides the last 3 that came out. The last, actually, just the J.J. Abrams one. I haven't even seen Beyond yet. I need to get on that. That's one franchise where I'm like, why haven't you watched these yet, you idiot? Did I pre-order Conan the Barbarian 4K? Those Arrow Video ones? I haven't yet. That box set looks good though. That Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, both of those. It looks sweet. It would look good in the collection for sure. R.I.P. Matthew Perry, absolutely. You just picked up Hunger and Seven Samurai on Criterion. Seven Samurai is a good. I don't think I've seen Hunger. There's so many good movies in Criterion. So the majority of the time, if you blind buy a Criterion movie, you're going to be happy with the purchase that you got because they put out good stuff. They have they have this status for a reason. They put out good things. What is my favorite Bill and Ted movie? Yours is Excellent Adventure. I think everybody's is Excellent Adventure. Mine is. I used to love Bogus Journey. Like I really liked the craziness of that movie, the whole hell stuff and chess and everything. But yeah, I grew up a little bit, and the first one is definitely the best, the strongest. It's a good. I have one more title to show. It is another imprint, like I said. They come out with the best box sets, in my opinion. Actually, Umbrella is catching up with them. Australia puts out the best box sets in the game right now in physical media. Here is one for The Orphanage. The Orphanage, directed by J.A. Biona, who also directed the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, if I remember correctly. I want to say this came out the year after Pan's Labyrinth did. It's a Spanish-speaking movie. I have not seen this yet. This is the one that I have wanted to see for the longest time. I've heard very good things about the movie. Now I've got a beefy box set for it, and I have no reason not to watch it because I didn't own it in the collection before. Normally, in these box sets, they usually have like 2 different cuts of the movie, or they have 2 different movies, or there's a reason for the box set. This one, I don't see a real reason for it. I'm happy. Like anytime I can get a box set, I will totally take it. But the first one is the movie, of course. There are a lot of special features on the back here. I would have been happy with just this as a release, but they came out with a second fully boxed special features case, which is very bizarre. And when you look at it, I don't know, these must be so long because there's just a whole bunch of featurettes. There's featurettes and a Q&A, and that's all that's on this disc. So I wonder if I pop it open, if I can kind of see. No, it's not like that burnt quality. But God, it makes me happy to see a separate disc of special features. I've never had a release that gave the special features their own case. So that is kind of cool. One of the main reasons why I love collecting physical media is because of the special features. That's gone away in streaming, or if it's on there, it's hidden and very hard to find. Not on disc, baby. It also came with a booklet that I'll never read. I'll be honest. I will never read the booklet for The Orphanage. Maybe I'll watch it and it'll be good, but that looks like a lot of words, and I'd rather watch a movie or watch a video essay of someone talking about the movie than read that book. But that's just me. A lot of these box set boutiques people, they just throw a book in there, and I'm like, that's just filler. I'm not a big book guy. Let's see here. What's my favorite Cloverfield movie? And if you have seen them, I've seen all of them. I've seen 1 and 10 Cloverfield Lane and the Cloverfield Paradox. There's only 3, right? I probably like 10 Cloverfield Lane the best. I thought that movie was very, very solid. And 1 is pretty good. Paradox was terrible. But I heard that they're making a 4th movie, and that will be an actual tie-in to the first movie. And then I've also heard Dan Trachtenberg, the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane, say he wants to make a sequel to that movie. That'd be great. That'd be great. Do I have a Goofy movie? Of course I have the Goofy movie. It's amazing. Oppenheimer or Killers of the Flower Moon? Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer for show, for show. Let's see here. I think that is it, though, everybody, unless there's any more random questions. Excited for the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble? I've already talked about it, but yes. Yes, I am, Mr. TikTok. What is it just me, or did the first movie feel kind of disturbing? Yeah, but I think it's because that was like the found footage aspect of it. Great live stream. Thank you very much. That sounds like as good of any outro that I could come up with. So thank you for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I come out with 2 videos a day at the very least, and then sometimes I do live streams like this, just kind of out of the blue. I want to do more of them. This upcoming Monday, I will be ranking every single Steelbook release that comes out in November. So that should be fun. I try to do that every month, and there's a lot of Steelbook releases coming out next month too. I want to say, or this month, I want to say there's like 27, 28, something like that. So not as many as October, but October had a bunch, man. October had a bunch. Okay, last question. Movie recommendation to watch tonight. Out of all the movies I talked about today, definitely do Bug. Bug is a good. If you want a quick watch, I just watched that short on Disney Plus about Disney's 100 years and like a whole bunch of characters kind of coming to life and popping out of paintings. Whoa. That was amazing. I loved it. It is very, very good. 4K Steelbooks and more 4K Steelbooks for the win. Yes, I just filmed a couple videos about how I upgraded a couple of my movies from just slipcovers I wasn't happy with or Blu-ray copies I'm just like whatever to 4K Steelbooks. So be on the lookout for those. If you like Steelbook stuff, if you like physical media stuff, follow me, and I appreciate you watching this. So until next time, everybody, I'll see ya.